Wild West Adventure. Linda was an old woman living a quiet and unassuming life in a small town. With her silver hair, wrinkled skin, and a walker to support her weary bones, she had seen many seasons come and go. But little did she know that her mundane existence was about to take an extraordinary turn. One sunny afternoon, as Linda sat on her porch sipping a cup of coffee, a strange shimmering light enveloped her. Startled, she dropped her coffee mug, and the world around her changed. When the light subsided, she found herself standing in the middle of a dusty street, surrounded by wooden buildings and horses tied to hitching posts. It dawned on her that she had been transported back in time to the Wild West. Confusion turned into determination as Linda realized she had to adapt to her new surroundings. She discarded her walker and straightened her back, realizing she felt stronger than ever. Determined to make the best of her situation, she became Linda the Fearless, a hero the Wild West had never seen before. Linda quickly discovered that the town she found herself in was plagued by a notorious gang of outlaws who terrorized the local folk. The townspeople lived in constant fear, and the local law enforcement seemed powerless against the gang's reign of terror. The old woman, with a heart full of courage and compassion, decided to take matters into her own hands. With resourcefulness and a keen eye, Linda started gathering information about the gang's hideout and their plans. She used her wit and knowledge to outsmart the outlaws, leaving behind clues for the authorities to find. Every night she would patrol the town, keeping a watchful eye and confronting the gang members whenever she had the chance. Her unexpected heroism did not go unnoticed. The townspeople began whispering about the mysterious old woman who had the audacity to stand up to the outlaws. Slowly they found the courage to join her cause, offering their support and providing valuable information. Linda became their symbol of hope. Through countless encounters and narrow escapes, Linda's reputation grew. Her name became a legend, whispered around campfires and saloons. She was no longer just an old woman. She had become an icon of resistance and justice. Finally, the day arrived when Linda, along with the townspeople and the rejuvenated law enforcement, cornered the gang in their hideout. A fierce battle ensued, with bullets flying and adrenaline pumping through everyone's veins. Linda's courage never wavered, and her strategic mind guided the group to victory. As the dust settled, the townspeople erupted into cheers, grateful for their newfound freedom. Linda, the once ordinary old woman, stood tall among them, her eyes shining with pride. The Wild West would forever remember her as the hero who brought light to the darkest corners of their town. When the shimmering light returned, signaling Linda's return to her own time, she left behind a legacy of bravery and resilience. The town would never forget the old woman who had become their champion. And though Linda returned to her quiet life, she carried with her the memories of her Wild West adventure, knowing that heroes come in all shapes and sizes, and sometimes they can even be found in an old woman named Linda.